Black Watch. Cut that dealer down. We're just a little bit more than 2 days away from the inauguration. Away from the next phase of potential domestic terrorism. I guess they say they're gonna start on the 19th. So I don't even think they're really trying to fuck with the inauguration. They talking about doing some stuff on the 19th. I mean, they wrapping up all these state capitals. They wrapping up the nation's capital. Say about 20,000 troops gonna be out there. You really don't know what's gonna happen. You really don't know what people are thinking, because if they got 20,000 just in DC alone, I mean, I haven't heard of anything other than state police at our state's capital here in Michigan. Now, they might be bringing some National Guard in closer to that day, or maybe the 19th. I don't know why they've designated the 19th as a day versus the inauguration. Like I said, you know, white hate, white supremacy, white racism. It really doesn't have any type of intelligence. It's all stupid. So they just going about this just so wrongfully. And to know that they just gave misdemeanors out at the first encounter, you're going to bring some people out this time. I mean, most of them motherfuckers got misdemeanors. Many of them got bail. You got a motherfucker in there threatening not to eat, saying he only needed to eat organic food, and he can get organic food. You just tried to breach America's democracy, and you can delegate what type of food you get in lockup? Yeah. Okay. But like I said, white supremacy always gonna look out for white supremacy. And if that was a black man, and he said he was a Muslim, and he couldn't have nothing that was made with pork, lard, none of that shit, they wouldn't have made a special diet arrangement for him. I mean, this motherfucker said, I'm not gonna eat unless I get organic food, and they approved it. And this is why I've gotten myself to the point where I was like, I gotta pick sides. I already have picked my sides. It's not like I'm choosing now, but I'm putting it out there for other people to do. You gotta pick a side. If where you are is not good for you, you better get shit going, because you're gonna need to pick a side, and you don't have that long before it's time to pick. I mean, not long at all. And I'm seeing a lot of people still just not taking this COVID thing seriously. Now they got a new variant, a new strain, and it's worse than the first, and they don't have a vaccine for that. So it's like we about to undergo a whole new shit. And we can't talk about that because they try to get Joe's ass in office, try to get Donald's ass out of office, trying not to be taken over by all these reckless ass animals around the country. Because I don't think it's just going to be DC this time. I think there's going to be some other states that's going to have some shit pop off too. So yeah, they lining up. They going to stay local, a lot of them. A lot of them ain't going to go to Washington, D.C. Might be some new motherfuckers in D.C., but a lot of them going to stay home on that and then just terrorize their home states. It is what it is. So we already know what side I'm on that. When I talk about picking sides, you know, I'm always going to pick the side that's trying to be on the right side of some shit. And if I can prove that you're trying to be on the right side of some shit, I'm going to fuck with you. Now, you can make it look like you on the right side of some shit, but not be on the right side of some shit. I thought I was gonna fuck with you, but now I know I can't fuck with you because you're really not on the right side of this shit. What you are, maybe not an actor or an actress, but what you are is you're a good communicator. You might be a good orator. You may be good with the data. You may be good with the articulation. But if you ain't leading me nowhere, because I can be led. And again, I can be misled. That's why I gotta pick a side. I gotta pick a side. And the man I am tells me where I need to be. I mean, I am an alpha male. I realize that. I'm an alpha male in my heart, in my soul. I'm not passive. I am aggressive. I get it. So I have a hard time dealing with people who are not alpha males. I got a difficult time with that. And what I have a problem with most of the time is when they're not an alpha male, they show me that they're a beta male, and then they do some shit that's subversive. I mean, you can't be disruptive out here. That's one thing you can't be. You can't be disruptive. If you're gonna be disruptive to the collective, you gotta go. And we gotta make those stances now. We can't have people being subversive to the collective. We trying to get out here and get some things happening. The only way we're gonna really get them happening is if we get galvanized, we get unified. And if we got motherfuckers working against us, you gotta pick a side, man. They're not working with us, they're working against us. And you can't say, oh, I fuck with them and I fuck with them. No, you can't. You gotta pick a side. Yeah, you do. You can't just be black no more. You either here, or you either here, or you either here. You ride a motherfucking bicycle on that ice. Dirt bike. Power to him, man. Mode of transportation is a mode of transportation. He getting from A to B. He ain't robbing nobody. He ain't stealing from nobody. Could be jacking somebody's car. He riding a bike. He had some bags on his bike and shit like he just came from the store. He getting what he need to get done. You don't never shit on nobody like that. I'm sure he'd much rather be in a motor vehicle. Be warm and probably a little bit safer. But right now, that's his mode of transportation. You know, I watch a lot of these podcasters and, you know, content creators, vloggers, whatever you call them. And I see them, they be shitting on people, man, you know, that are in situations like that. Why you gonna shit on a man look just like you, man? And he's not in a favorable position to be somewhere else. So you gonna shit on him? That's why you gotta pick a side, man. What side you gonna be on? You gonna be that asshole that's gonna talk shit about him? Or you gonna be that man that can reach out and maybe help him out? I mean, we're in a different situation tonight. We ain't coming across, but hey, if I met that brother on the street and I was like, you know, ask him what the situation was, like, hey, do you prefer to ride that bicycle? Or you know, would you rather have a motor vehicle? What would it take for you to get a motor vehicle? I mean, I would chop it up with him, man. See what his situation is like. I still know a lot of people in the car business. I know people that buy and sell cars. I would do whatever, because I want him to be safer. I want him, you know, he may even like riding a bicycle, but I think it's more safe to be in a motherfucking vehicle right now. It's 30 degrees and shit, and it's ice on me. He slips and falls into the street. Somebody like me could hit him. Wouldn't be doing it on purpose. Try to take people out of harm's way. Try to take people out of compromising positions. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. But I'm about fighting white supremacy. I'm about full scheduled reparations, redress, recompense, reparative justice, restorative justice. We need to stake our claim now. They're talking about coming in and legitimizing 11 to 15 million illegal immigrants. Getting papers. They about to put immigrants over American citizens, over American descendants of slavery, over American descendants of freedmen. They're about to put people who aren't here illegally right now. They about to legitimize them. We need to pick a side. 85% of Black America voted for Joe Biden. First thing he said he gonna do is take care of the immigrants. Might be open to looking at the study for HR 40. He didn't say reparations, to looking at the study for it. But he ain't open to no study for getting 11 to 15 million immigrants legalized expeditiously. He's not looking into no study for that. He said he gonna do that. He gonna do that. No study needed. We need them to be citizens. And you got 34 million that voted for you. You got 11 to 15 you're trying to legitimize. You got less than half. You got like a third. If it's an 11 million, you got a third of the Black Americans that voted for him that put him in the White House. And basically, like, fuck y'all. Fuck you. I mean, he announced it. African Americans went to bat for him again. Put him into the White House. They had his back. He said he'll have yours. This is how he's showing you how he got your back. He's showing you by ignoring you and legitimizing 11 million immigrants. Expeditiously. I mean, I don't know shit from China. Where this politics shit is concerned, I don't know nothing. But what I do know, these motherfuckers, they pull your vote. They pull your card, then they pull your vote. And then once they get in office, then they pull the wool over your head. And you don't know nothing about it because anybody but Trump. That was y'all plan. Anybody but Trump. I'm like, damn. That's it? That's the work? Anybody but Trump. We don't need no plan. We don't need no agenda. Anybody but Trump. I couldn't get people to talk about reparations for shit. Now they sitting around waiting for a $600 check. Y'all didn't want to talk about recompense. Y'all didn't want to talk about redress. Y'all didn't want to talk about a full schedule of reparation. They're talking about erasing student loan debt. I'm talking about erasing all your debt. Didn't want to talk about it. I'm talking about my people here in Michigan. The Michiganders, they a little different than everybody else around the country. I get it. A lot of us here, we think we got something. We really ain't got shit. We really ain't got shit. I mean, because we not on our knees, not on our knuckles, we tend to forget where we are. We had to work twice as hard to still not be where a white man is. The black man can graduate from college, same age. The average white man who drops out of high school is worth more than that black man. Nobody wants to understand that. Nobody wants to believe that. You can go to college, get you a degree. And the white man who dropped out of high school is still worth more than you. Median black family's worth $1,700. 17 in this country. We've got families worth absolutely nothing. We've got families worth $8, $11, $100, $150, $200. The median black family is $1,700. And nobody wants to talk about reparations. Nobody wants to talk about restorative justice. Y'all want to talk about erasing your student loan debt, but not all your debt. That's why you got to pick a side. And see, I'm not on the same side as them folks. Them folks that won't talk about reparations, we on opposite sides. They look just like me. But they not over here. They over there. They over there. Go and get them. They over there. They got to stay over there too, man. Because they're dangerous. Running into chocolate-covered white people that literally, I mean, they don't even, it's not even caping for white people. It's not even caping. Caping is like endorsing. What these people are, they're past endorsing. They're vetting. Vetting. They've put all of white America through a vetting process, and they don't care what they say. They're still going to go against the black man who's fighting white supremacy. I mean, I talk about white supremacy all the time, and these black men, they go against me. That's why I have to leave Facebook alone. Like right now, I'm on suspension from Facebook. So I am leaving it alone. These motherfuckers, they fight me tooth and nail about me fighting for white supremacy. They black. They black. All you do is complain. That's why I have to pick a side. I do everything I can to defend black men, black women out here. Because I'm not going to generally put you in a position being fucked up out here so white supremacy can eat you up. Because they looking to eat you up. I don't want that, so I try to defend you. And these motherfuckers will straight up fucking clown me in front of white people. For real, dog. They will clown me and be looking for the fucking trophy from white people about me. I talk about reparations. I don't need no reparations. Motherfucker, you live in a trailer. You don't need no reparations? You have 2 part-time jobs and you drive Uber. You don't need no reparations? You don't work. You don't need no reparations? But they fight me. They're not trying to help me fight white supremacy. They're not trying to help me organize, galvanize, and unify. They're fighting me about talking about white supremacy, how it needs to end, and talking about how to gain restorative justice. I'm not talking about any wild shit. I'm not talking about going to the Capitol buildings and all that shit. Doing no fuck shit. I'm talking about some real shit that we need out here. These people are against me, bro. That's why we've had to create our own platform. I mean, YouTube is good to push my shit through, but YouTube they're gonna probably suspend my shit at some point too. I'm gonna become an agitator to them too. That's what Facebook looks at me as an agitator, a bully, or a harasser. I'm like, who am I bullying? White supremacy? See, y'all mad because I'm fighting white supremacy? Okay. So I had to pick a side. So real2realmedia.com is here. Real2realmedia.com. It's in its infantile stages. Just being put together. Shit, as I speak, it's being put together. Things are being put together on it. Videos are being uploaded, just trying to see what works, what doesn't. Got some dialogue I got to put together, statements and things like that. It's going to allow me to get back into writing because then I can post some scribes on there. I'll be soliciting poets and spoken word artists and anybody that wants to get their name out there, and upload their shit on Real2Real. It's got to be real though, man. We only want to deal with the real shit. There's enough real talent out here. I ain't got to deal with none of that fucking GMO talent. We want real artistry. Absolutely. Real talent creates real content. And so we'll be real to real. We real. And whoever we fuck with's got to be real. That's real to real. Not like the tapes. We don't use tapes no more. But if we had to go back to them bitches, we know what to do. See, a lot of young motherfuckers couldn't go back to real if we needed to go back to real. They can go far back as CD. Maybe some of these motherfuckers might be able to go back to a cassette. We can go all the way back to real. But now it's real to real. REAL. Real2realmedia.com. It's coming, baby. And the invite will be open for people that want to put content up, for people that want to advertise, get their businesses out there. Yeah, man, we got some things planned. We got some things planned. The only reason, because we picked a side. I can't fuck around over there. I'm good right here. This is where I need to be. It's the Black Watch. Look for all of our videos to be uploaded on real2realmedia.com. We pipe them through YouTube, but that's where we'll sit our content, just in case YouTube get to fucking with us too. We'll have our own shit up. It's all good. But as long as we can keep a good partnership with YouTube, YouTube's a great format to be able to get our shit out on, but we're gonna house our shit over there on Real2Real. Not Real2Real tapes. Real2Real media. Because I'm a black man. And I watch shit. And I've watched how they've done us online, shadow banning, suspending accounts, flagging us, fucking with the subscribers, fucking with the followers. It's time that we gain our own thing. And I know a lot of people ain't gonna think about it because they good with YouTube. They good with the YouTube situation. That's all good. But if you speak in independence, that means independent of YouTube too, right? Maybe not. Some people need a daddy. I mean, you need a daddy to get here, but some people need that consistent daddy. And YouTube is a lot of people's daddy. So stay with your daddy if you need to stay with your daddy. We good with that. It's all good. Y'all be safe out here. Subscribe to the channel. Check out real2realmedia.com. We'll have our contact information up, how you can subscribe to Real2Real. Got some special things happening, man. Black media. For us, by us. Anybody else who wants to listen, they welcome. Just don't come with no bullshit. This ain't the 60s. We fight back. One love.